Hey, y'all, it's me, Reese. Excuse me. I know, different background. I am at my mom's house for a couple of days. Um, my dad was out of town for a few days, and then he came back from, excuse me, from doing all of his outside of town work, and he asked me to go ahead and stay the weekend, and then he's leaving again Monday through Friday for another out of town trip. So I will be here again for another week. Um, yeah, not a bad thing. Excuse me. So I wanted to try and make a quick update video. Not really necessarily a update on transition, but oh yeah, I got a haircut. I look like my dad. No more mohawk, none whatsoever. It's gone. So yeah, but as as many of you know, I'm administrator and moderator on quite a few quite a few different Facebook pages, and the ones I'm not administrator and moderator on, I'm just a part of. One of them being is FGM Photo Share, and it's a good place for people to go ahead and post their pre-transition pictures, post-transition pictures, and anywhere in between. Um, the other day there was a gentleman who had posted a picture saying, um, this is me, and I was just wondering if I passed, but then again, I'm intersex, so I probably pass a little bit better or easier than most. Um, and what kind of irritated me was that there was a big barrage of you know, um, dude, so you're intersex. What does your body look like? What does your genitals look like? Things like that, and it was just the same stuff that we as trans people and even as trans activists, those of us that are activists, fight so hard to have other people not ask us about our bodies, to not put so much emphasis on our bodies just because they happen to be a little bit different. Um, you know, so I tried to gently hint and maybe kind of push people a little bit gently by saying, hey, congratulations on the girlfriend. He made mention of a new girlfriend. Um, Congratulations on the girlfriend. Um, if I have any personal questions, do you mind if I send you a private message? Trying to, trying to get people to understand that maybe they should take those questions into PM. And I told them that I wanted to respect them. And the comment is still up. The picture is still up. If you're a part of FTM Photo Share, then any other trans guys, then you can very clearly see the picture, and you could see the comments and all of that. A couple of people still kept on a little bit and was asking about how he was raised and what his genitals look like and things like that. And one person, it's kind of obvious that he was new to the transition life, so to say, and he didn't really know what intersex was. So he asked, I've never heard of intersex, what is it? So I gave him a brief rundown, and people still kept asking him about his genitals. So I said, look, guys, seriously, I suggest that any private questions that you have should be taken into private message. It's the same as somebody asking us about our chest size, our lives pre-transition, what our genitals look like. and then followed a couple of comments of, right, guys, we should really know better than this. It's the same as cis people thinking that they're entitled to asking questions about our bodies. We really need to respect this guy and things like that, which I was glad to see, but at the same time, I cannot understand their curiosity, but I also did put in my comment, if you do a Google search of intersex, it'll come up with a lot more medical stuff than maybe this one person can go ahead and give you, because every intersex person is different. Every intersex condition is completely different. Some of it is just in the chromosomes. Some of it is having ambiguous genitalia. Some of it is just, being more androgynous, but yet still having, some form of characteristics of both sexes. There's so many different variations of intersex that it's really not, it's not easily covered, in just a brief 5 to 10 sentence segment of beep, this is what it is. There are some people that they appear outwardly male, but you take their blood and it'll actually come typed up as female. So, it's hard. It's hard to just give a little blurb, and that's why I was telling people that you need to go ahead and take these questions into private message or do a search on Google, things like that. So I would really like to encourage everybody that if you come across a person that is a little different than what you're used to, or that you haven't really heard of a particular term, instead of trying to make them completely uncomfortable, do a search. Do a Google search first, or a Bing search, whatever the case may be. And if you still have questions, then take the questions into private message of whatever it is, of Skype, Facebook, Yahoo, whatever the case may be, and then ask the person privately and say, I did a search and this is what it came up with. I don't really totally understand it. Can you give me your perspective, or how it is for you with this label, or whatever it is? And I think that we will end up avoiding a lot of confrontations and a lot of issues, and really, I think it'll just make things easier all around for everybody. So that's my little blurb at 8 minutes and 20 some odd seconds here, going on 8.5 minutes. I have got to get ready. I have a PFLAG meeting here coming up here in about an hour. I am going to be there giving support and speaking on behalf of, myself, as well as because I was the previous Mr. Trans Fresno. So it's still kind of my job to, answer questions if people have questions. And if you don't know what PFLAG is, it's for parents and family of gay, lesbian, and transgender people, basically. If your mom is having a rough time coming to terms with the fact that you're gay, or that you're a lesbian, or that you're transgender, or that you're bisexual, she can go to PFLAG and get support and read materials and talk with other people, talk with other people that have already went through it, and and some people that are actually there in the community to answer questions and give advice. So it's a really great resource, and for many of us, we've been disowned, kicked out of houses, lost jobs, and all of that, and they tend to sometimes be like a second family for us. Them and many other organizations. But you guys have a great day. Catch you on the flip side, and be good. Happy Sunday.